Like, fuck you. That's why you don't have a dad. He had 2 moms though, so it's fine. No, but I had to get fit though, mostly because my wife, she's really, really fit. Like, she has abs and she just has like a great body, like really fit. So when we have sex, I have to wear like a big white t-shirt like a fat kid at the pool. And that was like getting to my confidence. So I had to start working out and I feel a lot better about life. Me and my wife been married for 4 years. We just had celebrated our 4-year anniversary, July 20th. So, yeah, thank you. It hasn't been that great though. It's mostly my fault. It's because I do comedy. People ask me like, what's it like to be married and young? And I recently took my wedding band off. I hadn't taken it off in 4 years, and I noticed that the skin underneath my wedding band had been dying slowly. And I was like, if that's not a sign to let you know what marriage is like, I don't know what to tell you. It's the best way to describe it. No, but for our 4-year anniversary, I tried to do something sweet for my wife. I got her a rose bush. Instead of like a single flower, I got her a bush. It was still in the pot, and it was live. And at first she was like, this is kind of weird. And I was like, no, babe, look at this rose bush that I got you. My love will continue to grow for you like this rose bush, right? That's beautiful. And then it died like a week later. And I was like, that's on you, babe. I gave you the plant, it was alive. That's your love. My love, it was flourishing. You killed it. It's your fault. He's right though. When I first met him, I lived in Salem, Oregon. And I'm from Tacoma, Washington originally, and I moved here for school. And I didn't know that people in Oregon had a lot of pride in Oregon. Like, way too much fucking pride. Like, when I moved here, people were like, where you from? And I'm like, Washington. They're like, oh. Washington sucks. Oregon is better. I don't give a fuck, I didn't ask you. Either of those. And they're like, no, Washington's better. Let me tell you why. And I'm like, sure, let's hear it. And they're like, man, look around you, man. Look at this beautiful weather, man. Look at this beautiful ass weather. Washington doesn't have this. Dude, it's been raining for the last 397 days. Both these shitty ass places. And I'm like, well, look at all these beautiful ass trees, man. Look at all these trees. Washington doesn't have all these beautiful trees. Washington is the fucking evergreen state. That's the trees. They're like, well, the quality of life is better here. And so I'm asking this question, what does that mean to you if I say the quality of life is better here? To you, what does that mean? Yeah, that's what I said. I was don't know what that means. Can't argue. Come to find out though, that was just code for there's less black people here. It's true, it's true. If you ever look at the Salem census, it doesn't have a number next to African American. To this day, it still has my name with a biopic. Underneath that it says, come to Oregon, we support diversity. And then in very small print it says, just not that much. No, it's I'm not, I don't know if you can tell, but I'm not like a BET black guy. I live an alternative lifestyle. I have a lot of white friends, is what I'm trying to tell you guys. No, like, my brother does like rock climbing and shit. Like, he does like really, really, like, he went to the extreme end of what, I just play Magic the Gathering. Like, and I didn't know that black people didn't play Magic the Gathering. Like, that was a thing. I was like, nah, black people do everything nowadays. Like, there's black hockey teams. We got like swimmers now. I was watching the Olympics downstairs. There's 3 black girls on the gymnastics team. Like that's, like we got everything. We got a black president. Like we do everything. There's no way you can tell me black people don't play magic. My friend was like, nah, man. It's just you. That's it. None of us play magic. And I was like, man, let's make a bet, $50 bet. I promise you I'm gonna find other black people that play magic. He was like, all right, I'll take that bet. That's easy money. So he left. I went on Craigslist, put a meetup, black magic meetup. Oh, yeah. Never seen so many mad witches in my life. We did not play magic that night. We did have chicken. We had to sacrifice it first. That was a new experience. My wife doesn't like that I play magic. She hates it. So in order to make up for it, I have to do like other things to spice up because it makes me like less of a man in her eyes. But which is reasonable because if you ever go to a card shop, just look at the guys that are in there. So I'll take that thing. So we do like, I have to do other things that are sexy. Like one thing that she likes to do is role playing. I don't like role playing. Are there any couples in here tonight? Do you like role playing? No, she don't like it. You know why? It's because it's just an excuse for your spouse to cheat on you while you're in the room. That's the truth. She's been calling me Jabari for 3 years now. Who the fuck is Jabari? And stop calling me that name when we're not having sex anymore. Like that's getting weird. We tried to do some other shit to spice up our relationship. We went to a strip club in Salem, Oregon. Don't go to strip clubs in Salem, Oregon. The first thing I saw when I walked in this strip club, I don't know what she was doing, but she was kind of doing. And then she looked at me like this. Like she wanted a tip, and I was like, get the fuck out of here with that shit. And the worst part wasn't like her dancing and the fact that she almost fell off the stage. It was the fact that she had a C-section scar. But it wasn't like she went to the hospital to get it done. It was like Tukey cut her open with a spork. Put her back together with a glue stick. Like it was not the old good glue sticks, but the bad ones. Like the ones that leave that purple line. Like they didn't have our glue sticks. But after that experience, I was like, man, we can't do that shit no more. So we went home and watched a movie. We watched Captain Phillips. That movie was my shit for everything in life. Like after I seen that movie, the Somalian part is my favorite thing because the black people kind of won in the movie. Like the whole movie they was winning up until the end when they all died. But before that, when the dude kicked open the door and he was like, "Where is the captain? Look at me. I am the captain now." That was my shit, everything in life. My wife's freaking out about bills at home that was due. She was like, "What are you gonna do about these bills, babe? What are you gonna do about these bills?" And I was like, "Look at me. I am the captain now." If you want to take somebody random home tonight, just walk up to them while they're smoking and just look them dead in the eyes and go, "Look at me. I am the captain now." Now watch your ass get hauled off, because that's creepy as fuck. No, but during the movie, my wife was like, "Hey, babe, I want to wake up to us having sex." And I was like, "What? That's kind of freaky. Okay, baby." So I let her, she fell asleep about halfway through the movie, and I lit some candles, play some music. I don't see nothing wrong. Fucking on my sleeping wine. Remixing, so I waited for her to go to sleep, and I'm just getting in it. Pay attention to the length of that stroke. And she wakes up like terrified, like this is not how it was planned. And she starts to freak out, and I'm like, if I don't move, maybe she will think this is a dream. Nah, she starts to scream at me, like, "Get the fuck off of me!" And before she can finish screaming at me, I'm like, "Look at me." All right, thank you, you've been great. I tried that shit one time with my wife. I was like, "Look at me.
She was like, get your ass in the backseat, nigga, shut the fuck up. It didn't work, man. I had on glasses too, so that might have threw it, that might have fucked it up. Oh, hold on. Before I bring it